Being busy is one of the most socially accepted forms of underperformance. If your calendar is full, but your goals are stagnant, it is no longer a form of productivity. It is evidence of misalignment. I know, friend. Busyness feels like progress. It reduces guilt, it avoids difficult decisions, it hides lack of clarity, but movement is not momentum. Staying busy means to look like something, but not actually be something. And that is not our goal as a strategist. Your calendar reveals your priorities. And I'm not talking about the calendar that you just sat down like, oh, I'm gonna do this on this day and that on that time. I'm not talking about that calendar. I'm talking about the actual calendar that you live by. We know that we write things down and we schedule, but what we actually do is our true calendar. So meetings without outcomes, going to a meeting with no agenda, we don't do that. Constant reactive communication instead of proactive, instead of sending a message before the thing happens or scheduling out what will happen in this time frame, we wait for somebody to ask us for it, and then we have to respond and we feel hasty in having to ask, and there's that urgency press on us again. That is not what a strategist does. No thinking or strategy blocks. You ain't blocked out no time to just be by yourself, to have your moment, to have your piece to prepare, that implementation planning, that implementation preparing, and too many roles being played. Now, I know as an entrepreneur, we are all the things. We are accounting, we are HR, we are sales, we are marketing, we are all the things. I get it. In businesses, it can be that way as well. You can go work for a job, you could be building a business and you still got to play 3 to 5 roles. But it is not fair of your calendar to not show you how to move past that, how to grow out of that, how to maneuver within that to get you to the result you desire. The high level strategists protect when it comes to their time, thinking time. I must have a time to sit down and think. Every Monday is my office day. I'm not answering phone calls. I'm not answering emails. Now, I have something to say to everybody, but I am not giving my time, my energy, my power, my thoughts to anything other than business building and taking care of what I need to take care of for our business to keep going, our structure to keep building, trying out a new tool, taking a new class to see what else is out there. But business building happens in my thinking time. Also in my thinking time, it is just time for my thoughts to be free. What could I possibly think about during this time? I give myself a block for personal life. I give myself a block for business. I give myself a block for my children. I give myself a block for me. Because if you ain't got no thinking time for you, you ain't thought about you and prioritize you, friend, we have a problem. We have a problem. It's creation time. I love graphic design. It was my baby. It's what got me started in marketing. But if I don't have time to sit down and create, I feel a rut coming. I feel a stagnation coming. I feel a lull pulling on me because I need to create something. Even sometimes I puzzle. Whatever brings you that creativity moment so you feel like tapped into your creativity side. It could be a bike ride. It could be looking at the trees, watching the stars. It could be sun gazing, whatever it is that allows you to feel creative. That is your time to do that and have that. And you absolutely should. We are building assets that compound on this time. Creativity time is often thought of as like fun time. And yes, that's true. Because we are designed to have joy, peace, and happiness. And when we don't have that, we fall into the pit. Direction time is where we sit down with our team, our family, ourselves, our parents that we are now having to raise. Honey, don't get me started. And we give them the vision. This is what we're going to do moving forward. This is how we should do it moving forward. And these are the things that we will use to get to that place. As a strategist, we see everything as a project. We see a timeline. We see a desired goal. You have to have that time in order to think about how you will complete and achieve all these things for every moving piece, every moving component. Most people want to sit down and talk about maintenance tasks. If we only focus on maintenance, where do we grow? If we only focus on maintenance, how do we succeed? Maintenance just means I'm keeping it going how it is. Where's your growth time? Where are your growth tasks? Where are your result tasks? Where are your creation tasks? Where are your direction tasks? It will cost you to have an overcrowded calendar. What an overcrowded, packed calendar does is destroy your creativity. It makes you feel like you don't have time. It makes you feel like there is no time to find that joy, that peace, create anything outside of yourself. You have to stay in this pocket because these are things already assigned to you. There's no flex. And when I don't feel flex, when I feel like everything's on my back, on my shoulders, I won't be happy. I don't know about you, but I feel stuck and stagnant and I feel pressure. And when I feel pressure, there's that overwhelmed feeling that we've been talking about. And then there's like so many things on the task list that you do nothing. That stall out. That's what we're trying to prevent from a crowded, packed calendar. It also destroys your long-term thinking. You can't think past what I need to do right now because that calendar is screaming at you. That task list is screaming at you. We have to do this right now. That's not fair to you, friend. I love you more than that, friend. Don't let these calendars out here destroy how you run your time, how you manage yourself. It also destroys your strategic pivots. As a strategist, a strategic pivot is how I grow my business. It's how I run my business. It's how I run my life. It's how I run my children, how I run raising kids, managing my marriage, making sure we can get more things done. Now we got business done today. We had some fun time today. Then we got to see some family today. So we got family time today. So the strategic pivots allow for you to be able to move creatively within your time. That prevents a stall out. The emotional energy. If I feel like there is too much to do, stall out. We already know, y'all. If I feel like that's a lot to carry, stall out. If I feel like that burden is too heavy, stall out. An overpacked calendar can trap you in survival mode, and we are not here to live in survival mode. We are here to flex, grow, flourish, be all the things the kingdom has called for us to be, that God needs us to be, and play our part. So, friend, let's do a calendar audit. Ask yourself, what meetings do you really need to have or attend to produce real outcome? Did you know that a CEO's calendar is filled with meetings approximately 70% of the week? In that 70% of the week, they only attend 10 to 12% of those meetings. Why? Because everything can't fall on them. Everything can't rely on them, and they deem it unimportant to what they actually need for the business to grow. I guarantee you, Oprah is not sitting in her team weekly meetings. She is not sitting in the writer's room listening to what the topics are going to be next for her next few episodes. She's out writing books. She's out meeting more people so she can grow her creativity. She's out having her time by herself so she can think, so she can decide and tell them, hey, I know we're doing that. In the next 6 months, we'll be doing this too. That is what a CEO does. That is how a strategist operates. Next on your calendar audit, what task can be automated or delegated? This is a powerful one. Automation does not just mean set it and forget it. Automation means, how do I build relationship within a tool with my client? How do I build automation within a tool with my family? There are so many tools out there, so many strategies out there for how you can do this, so many types of things you can use to help build this out. What I need you to know is that it's okay to try 90 days. If it doesn't work, if it doesn't quite feel right, it's okay to try another. Don't feel like you have to get stuck or locked into something and that's the only one you can use because you already paid for it. Give yourself a time frame. A strategist knows that in 90 days, life is changing. I'm flexing. I need to move. That is create a strategic pivot, right? We just talked about that. So know that if I have to automate it, if I have to delegate it, let's try it this way for 90 days. If it doesn't work, let's pivot and see what else we can do. The calendar audit will tell you what blocks of time actually move revenue or mission forward. If we are trying to grow, what am I doing in these blocks of time that actually make me money? that actually help me move my mission forward, or that actually help me guide myself or my team or my family or my parents, everyone to where we need to go. What blocks of time are you giving yourself in your creative time to say, this piece of creativity helps me feel this piece of joy? So someone must need this too. Does this tap into our mission? I'm telling you, it all comes around. It's a full 360 spectrum on this thinking, y'all, on this time, on this calendar. The calendar can help you figure out your next piece of thing that you're going to use to grow, that you're going to use to build your mission with. People point at me. Here's the challenge. Delete or redesign 20 to 30% of the calendar you're already using. If it's a handwritten calendar, go draw some lines through there. If you got some white it out. If it's a digital calendar, delete it. Or structure it to happen next week, because we need some creative time, we need some thinking time, and we need some direction time. So which of these things that are currently on your calendar can be repositioned, deleted, or given to someone else to be done? Your calendar is either a strategic tool or a silent saboteur. The question is, did you design it or did it design you? And that's on period.